Ich wollte eigentlich noch nicht live gehen. Ich wollte eigentlich erstmal gucken, wie das mit der Verbindung ist, ob alles in Ordnung ist, weil ich glaube, im Hintergrund laufen noch Downloads von Switch 2 Games vom Transfer vorhin. Aber scheint gut zu gehen. Na gut, dann ist es so, wie es ist. Ich heiße euch willkommen zum Reaction-Stream des Summer Games Fest. Ich habe auch kurzzeitig überlegt, ob ich das nicht doch sein lasse und mich entspannt ins Bett kuschele und was weiß nicht, Gronkh oder so gucke. Aber nö. Ich möchte auch mal meinen Senf im Internet abgeben. Müde bin ich auch ein bisschen. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lange das geht, ne? Nur mal so Real Talk jetzt. Ich gucke mal, wie lange das durchschnittlich geht. Rund 2 Stunden. Oh je. Warte mal, läuft der Stream noch? Hier steht keine Daten. Warte mal. 7,52. Ja, doch. Wieso stand da gerade keine Daten? Ja, was machen wir jetzt die 6 Minuten noch? Ich habe nichts zum Quatschen. Ich wollte eigentlich noch nicht so früh live sein. Aber ich habe vergessen, den Knopf rauszunehmen bei Stream sofort starten. Ich wollte erstmal noch im Vorschau-Modus bleiben. Ist halt so. Oh, mein Gott. Also vor ein paar Jahren wäre die Uhrzeit tatsächlich noch gut gewesen für mich, aber inzwischen bin ich schon so alt, in Anführungsstriche, dass 23 Uhr für mich schon schmerzvoll ist, wach zu bleiben. Oh, Gottes Willen. Ich meine, wenn ich arbeiten muss in der Nacht, und ich arbeite ja nur nachts, da geht es immer. Aber wenn ich frei habe, bin ich froh, wenn ich überhaupt mal die 23 Uhr Marke überhaupt erreiche. Ab ins Bett, sagt ja der Richtige. Nee, alles gut. bist ja auch noch wach. Hab mit bestimmten Leuten gesprochen. Ah. Zweieinhalb Minuten noch. Also ich hoffe ja auf Resident Evil 9 heute. Wieso nicht? Ist doch ein schönes Franchise. Also klar, es ist schade, dass Ethan dann nicht mehr da ist, aber... Oder die machen Revelations 3 für die Switch 2. Revelations 1 war ja damals auch ein Wii U Game. Und dann kam es später für andere Plattformen. Na, mal schauen. Mal schauen, was kommt. Das geht 2 Stunden, der Mist. Was tue ich mir heute wieder nur an? Spider-Man 3 kommt, ja. Die Frage ist nur wann. Ja gut, tschüss.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Der verdient sich heute wieder ein goldenes Näschen. Unverschämte Preise nehmen, dafür, dass er andere Videos zeigen darf, die nicht mal ihm gehören. Das muss man nicht verstehen.
Hello everybody and welcome to Summer Game Fest. A showcase to celebrate what's new
Ich mag
and
den
next
Typen an
in
sich
video
gar nicht,
games.
muss ich mal ganz
Now,
ehrlich
every
sagen.
year we have the distinct honor of coming together to
was
spotlight
willst du
the
machen? Neue
boundless
Games halt, ne?
creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game
Die
Discover Code.
bestverkauftesten neuen Games.
Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises
Da sehe ich
that
nur ein
sing
gutes Spiel.
proudly at number one with over
Nämlich
13
Expedition
million units
33.
sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game
Ah ja, gut, und
crafted by a
Split Fiction 2.
passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's
Der Rest ist
inspiring
entweder
that
boring
these
oder
indie
overrated
creations
oder beides.
stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover
Das Einzige, was man dem Typen hier zugute halten muss, ist, er hat die klassische E3 vernichtet. Die klassische E3 war ja, jeder macht seinen eigenen Senf und dann immer dieses stundenlange Gelaber zwischen den Spielen. Hier geht das ja überwiegend Schlag auf Schlag, ohne irgendwelches Dazwischengebrabbel. Klar, hin und wieder kommt das mal, aber so im Groben und Ganzen ist genau das, was wir alle sehen wollen. Da ist direkt mein Interesse da. Es sei denn, es ist ein Souls-like. Dann bin ich raus. Das muss man ja in heutigen Zeitalter immer mal ein bisschen aufpassen. Weil das wird ja inzwischen Massenware. Gibt mir Doom-Vibe so ein bisschen. Aber nur ein bisschen. Um Gottes Willen, diese Kreatur mit dem Riesenkopf. Imagine, der kommt dann so von hinten auf dich angelaufen. Ich glaube, ich wäre der Erste, der schreit. Mortal Shell 2. Kenne ich nicht, das Franchise.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight, or even live and
Fortnite.
risky reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star
Ja,
Sabotage.
Live-Event morgen, 20 Uhr. Oh, ich glaube, ich sehe schon mehr, als ich sehen wollte. Schon die erste Szene hat... Oh ja. Ich glaube, ich sehe schon mehr, als ich sehen will dazu.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, Kojima. Wenn er mal gute Spiele machen würde. No front, aber jeder möchte eigentlich so ein Horror-Game von dem haben.
Here we are. The world tour begins.
Und der macht einfach einen DHL-Simulator.
It's great to
Zweimal.
have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
そ
the
のコロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをもう
show
一度
something
ゲームをプレイ
new
しながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Also ich habe Teil 1 gespielt, ja, dieses Rumgelaufen. Also du bist ja wirklich letztendlich nur rumgelaufen und hast Dinge von A nach B gebracht. Fand ich langweilig. Ich habe das auch nicht durchgespielt, das war mir irgendwann zu doof.
Welcome.
Dann hattest du irgendwann zu viel Gewicht auf dem Rücken und bist langsamer gelaufen dadurch.
Over here,
Hm.
please.
Nee.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. Very good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Das sieht aus wie ein... Naja,
You're alive.
lassen wir das.
Stop. 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 Stop.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクター
DS2,
です。
it's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある。
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語
Das habe ich jetzt aber nicht verstanden, ne?
and reveals.
前回
Der
は
spricht zu ihm auf
And
Englisch.
last time on DS1, we
Er
have
antwortet
played
auf
who was played by
Japanisch. Das
Matt.
heißt, er versteht doch
And
Englisch.
of
Dann
course,
kann er doch
by
auch auf
story,
Englisch
you know,
antworten, oder?
he will not be in
今
DS2.
回ニール
Der Übersetzer hat vorher ja nichts gesagt zu ihm.
Will be like playing like the role that Matt did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超える
character,
ようなキャラク
but
ター
I think
Ich meine, vielleicht geht's
we have
ihm
to
so
kind of like
besser,
top
aber
that
ich meine ja nur.
So Luca Marinetti was a great actor, and I
心
think
に残る演技も
it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
あの
Neil,
もう
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know.
Was, das
I know,
kommt schon in
but
20
But
Tagen
there
raus?
is more to share, and you won't have to wait very
Na
long
gut, interessiert
to
mich ja
learn
eigentlich
more about
eher,
the game. Actually, this
eher
Sunday, as
auch
part of
nicht
Summer
so.
Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていう
Yes,
のを
I'll
出し
show
ま
you
す
the gameplay scene
の
of
で見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill.
Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt. Das
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war. But war found me.
Warum habe ich das Gefühl, dass der Trailer gerade einen verarscht?
I took up
Das
the
wird doch am
sword.
Ende bestimmt wieder so eine
Prayed I could
Ansicht
win
von
redemption
oben
for my
Strategiespiel,
deeds.
wo du da klicken musst und dann laufen die dahin.
But some paths
Das wird niemals 3D sein, glaube ich nicht.
have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Glaube ich nicht. Doch?
That's just my story. Go write your own.
Krass. Das muss ich mal im Auge behalten. Da brauche ich mehr Gameplay
That
zu,
was a very
um
cool
zu
new
entscheiden, ob ich
project in
das
a
spielen werde
brutal
oder nicht.
European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry
Ja,
in the
Sonic
legacy
Racing.
of racing
Bin mal
action games
gespannt.
within the Sonic franchise. Cross Worlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Also SpongeBob-Welt wissen wir ja schon. Das ist ja irgendwie durchgesickert. Mal sehen, was noch so kommt. Oh mein Gott, einfach Mario Kart 9. No way, Hatsune Miku. Das ist doch von Yakuza, oder? Oha, Persona.
Time for me to win this.
25. September. Da kommt doch schon ein anderes
Coming in
Game raus, was
September,
ich
but
zocken
that is
wollte
not
oder so.
all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Ja, Crossplay. Wenn heutzutage kein Crossplay drin ist, ist das schon eine Schande.
Across all of the platform.
Da will ich ja keine anderen großen Studios
I have one
angucken.
more thing
Elden
I'd
Ring,
like to
Night
show
Rain.
everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Minecraft? No way. Einfach eine Minecraft-Welt in Sonic.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Bandai Namco, die machen eigentlich immer gute Spiele. Da habe ich jetzt auch keine Bedenken zu.
Time
10 Sekunden Trailer und schon interessiert.
for some. It heals. For others, it wounds.
Goldenes Blut.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you,
Das sieht aus wie so ein Fortnite-Charakter in der Welt von Devil May Cry. So
you
sieht das
have the
aus.
power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Das sieht mir schon wieder extrem Souls-like mäßig aus. Code Vein. Okay. Epic Games. Ich guck gleich mal. Scheint kein Souls-like zu sein. Zumindest der Vorgänger. Ich hab gerade geguckt. End of Abyss.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware.
Ach, das Mickey Mouse Shooter-Spiel. Da ich ja schon ewig nichts mehr zu gesehen. Oder? Doch, müsste das sein. Mit Steamboat Willie dann irgendwie was.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Ja.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Ja, bei Strategie bin ich raus. Also das wird schon mal gar nicht meins.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Die Musik gibt mir Game of Thrones Vibes. Kann das sein? Ich habe es nie geguckt, weil ich das langweilig fand, aber...
This is your legacy. decide who wins
Also ich habe das nie weitergeguckt. Ja, 2 Folgen oder so. Ich fand's langweilig. Könnte passen wegen dem Drachen. Da gibt's ja, glaube ich, Drachen.
Game of Thrones.
Ja, ich lag richtig.
Westeros.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000,000,000 suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic.
Deswegen kam mir das so bekannt vor. Ich wollte das schon sagen. Ich wollte sagen, das sieht doch aus wie Atomic Heart. Ging aber fix. Ist ja nicht so, als ob Teil 1 erst letztes Jahr rausgekommen ist.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro
Dann müssen die ja schon von Anfang an Pläne gehabt haben, 2 Games zu machen. So schnell kann man sowas nicht auf die Beine stellen. Da muss schon gleichzeitig mit dran gearbeitet worden sein.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
The Cube.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating
ganz
cube you
schön
can see there,
viel
where the
Ideen.
edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay
Und
combinations that are
offensichtlich auch
ever
extrem
evolving.
viele Mitarbeiter.
All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Na, was habe ich letztens gesagt bei der PlayStation Showcase? Die reden 10 Minuten über einen Marvel-Kampf-Game, wovon es 10.000 schon gibt. Hier haben wir schon wieder ein perfektes Beispiel.
This isn't hell. Or my world. What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance.
Da bin ich auch interessiert. Was ist das?
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only
Ist das noch Neo 3 oder sowas?
and it won't be a
Ist das nicht das von letztens?
Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
Ah nö, noch was anderes.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Bei Arcade Fighting war das Interesse weg.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game. In deception, we trust.
Der Name sagt mir
An
was.
ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain.
Decisive
Hair,
Ink oder wie das
fingerprints,
Spiel
blood,
heißt, so
clothes.
ähnlich.
The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty
Oder halt
will
Among
eventually
Us
come to
halt.
light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe
Naja,
this
wie,
next game was
wie
first
Multiplayer-Games
announced
von
at
Square
TGA in
Enix geendet
2021.
sind, das wissen
I
wir
know
ja
it's been a
alle.
while, their recent tech tests prove that
Unspielbar
some
und
things
schnell
are
tot.
definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Das Game ist mir nur im Kopf geblieben, weil es die Far Cry Schriftart hat. Ich glaube, sonst hätte ich das auch schon vergessen.
Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Oktober.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Dune. Ich hatte schon so eine Vermutung. Das kommt ja in 4 Tagen schon raus. Krass.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Jedes Mal muss ich an Souls-Likes denken, wenn ich solche Ansichten sehe. Da wird man ja schon paranoid von.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Chrono Odyssey.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're
Das sieht
looking for
interessant
someone?
aus. Sehr interessant.
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Withering Waves. Uff.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
Neo Memories in Orbit. Ich glaube, das wollte ich
That's
spielen. Der Titel
Neo
sagt mir
Memories
was.
in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close.
Boah, to be honest, ich glaube, ich schaffe das gar nicht bis 1 Uhr. Ich werde gerade extremst müde.
Who are you?
Mein Gott.
Sono Enzo. I work here. My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them all this.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be. The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy Puttana!
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo? And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Ein Lego-Game, was wie Split Fiction aufgebaut ist. Okay. Lego Voyagers. Sogar für Switch.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Das ist doch Sandy. Synchronsprecherin von Sandy. Jetzt habe ich es erkannt.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
SpongeBob. Ein neues SpongeBob. Was? Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Okay.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of
Ich dachte
Geppetto's
gerade, die
puppet
machen
to
so
save the
neues
city
Danny
of Pratt
Phantom
from
und
disease
Friends und
and
sowas.
Puppet Frenzy in Lies of P. Overture
Das
is
war
a
damals ein
DLC
echt gutes
expansion to
Spiel.
Lies
Da
of
waren
P
4
that transports players back in
Franchises in
time with new
einem.
characters,
SpongeBob, Jimmy
environments,
Neutron,
and
Danny
of course,
Phantom und noch
opposing enemies and
irgendeins.
bosses. Here's the exclusive new
Und
look.
Cosmo Runner. Lies of P? Warum sieht das so aus wie Lies of P? Das muss Lies of P sein. Ich bin mir sicher. Sehr sicher. Ja. Heute.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Das kommt mir bekannt vor.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready.
Fractured Blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I.
Das muss ich mal im Auge behalten. Das sieht interessant aus.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Blade and Soul? Warte mal, da gibt es doch ein Anime zu. Das hat gerade irgendwelche Erinnerungen geweckt bei mir. Oder? Ja. Ja. Den Blade and Soul Anime kenne ich sogar. Den habe ich sogar gesehen. Das ist Chains of Asta oder wie das heißt. Das habe ich doch letztens auch angefangen, glaube ich. Da kenne ich ja den Hauptcharakter, glaube ich. Ach, ich bin mir nicht sicher. Hier, dieser... Wie ist denn das? Also Chains, glaube ich, passt. One Punch Man. Ja, A Crystal of Atlan. Ja, meine ich ja. Das Game ist so Nische und die kriegen einfach eine Kooperation hin. krass. Oh, das ist doch dieses Seven Deadly Sins Open World Game. Was so ähnlich sein soll wie Genshin. Ja, genau. Habe ich auch letztens auf TikTok erfahren, dass das existiert. Bitte Release-Termin. Ich glaube, der stand noch nicht fest. Ui, sogar auf PS5. Wichtig. Wichtig und richtig. Witcher 4.
5.6 is available today.
Ah, State of Unreal, das haben wir schon gesehen.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilsta dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
Naja, kurze Zusammenfassung für die, die ich verpasst habe. Die Unreal-Präsentation.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World Evolution 3. Oh, selber bauen. Nee, solche Spiele mag ich gar nicht, wo du selber bauen musst und sowas. ...21. Oktober. Oh, warte, ich habe den Chat gar nicht offen.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Oktober. Sieht aus wie A Link to the Past. Aber volle Kanne.
This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let's see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Irgendwas mit Deadpool.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
An und für sich nice, ne? Aber warum für diese Nischen Plattform Meta?
Enter a world of VR magic
Das
and
Ding hat doch
wonder.
keiner. Macht's doch für
Care for
PlayStation
exotic
VR 2.
pets.
Dann
The
bin ich
elderly.
dabei.
And this fucking thing. With Hip Hop Satan. Oh, don't worry. He's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dimmy. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Ja. Nur MetaQuest. Macht's doch für PlayStation.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Zombie. Ja, Techland. Die haben irgendwas von Dying Light gesagt, ja, und Techland ist der Dying
He's a
Light
narcissistic sociopath.
Firma.
He's
Also,
experimenting
mal
on
sehen, was
humans like
kommt.
they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Dying Light the Beast. 22.08. schon. Das geht schnell. 2 Monate noch.
E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive. And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
Warum gibt mir das Lost
Experience
Records
a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Ich bin mal kurz mute.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live
So
on
wieder
in
da.
this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
nicht so meins.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Das sieht interessant aus.
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Schade, ich hatte kurz Hoffnung auf ein neues Game.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned. On something that simply
Bei dem Sound muss ich immer an Paper Mario mit dem Ventilator denken.
Scum. Your hard just got harder.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your light speed on.
So viel Copyright Music heute.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Ooh.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Das war doch das Game aus der PlayStation Showcase,
Your
oder?
target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason.
Warum hängt denn das jetzt?
I know their weaknesses. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Oh, da stand gerade Switch 2.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's
Sag mir,
next
dass du
target
Däne
as the
bist,
Chiffre,
ohne es mir zu
the
sagen.
villain we know from Casino
Mikkelsen.
Royale.
Das sagt alles.
That's it. And you know, this is I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot
Da
to
heißt
me
irgendwie jeder
because of a lot of
Mikkelsen da
reasons.
oben.
So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes
Oder
of
zumindest
Schiffer
irgendwas
once
mit
again, I did
SON
not
hinten.
hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having
you so
us.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere,
Lego
so
Party.
make some noise for Lego Party!
Get ready
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We've done
Da
that.
bin ich dabei.
It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
Krass.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
I've got the artifact.
Laser rod installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations. Until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Wo ist das bitte 3D? Also wenn die das mit 3D meinen, naja, dann haben wir beide was anderes verstanden. Wenn ich 3D höre, denke ich an sowas halt wie Call of Duty oder so.
Pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Das könnte extrem gruselig werden. Gibt den Resident Evil Vibes.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here is Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Boah, ich mache 3 Kreuze, wenn die Präsentation vorbei ist. Nicht, weil sie schlecht ist oder so, sondern weil ich einfach kaputt bin. Ich kann nicht mehr. Wirklich. Ich würde am liebsten jetzt schon ausmachen.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Epic Games heute viel am Publishen, ne?
Mechanicals approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join
Boah, ich glaube, ich lasse den Stream
no
morgen
more.
ausfallen. Ich kann einfach nicht mehr. Versuche irgendwie auszuschlafen morgen, dann ist gut.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Oh. Wir kriegen nichts zu sehen, aber das Spiel ist fast
I
fertig.
need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Schade, nichts zu sehen. Naja.
Let's rumble. Alex. Street Fighter 6.
Weirde Werbung. Fortnite. Sieht das so witzig aus? Capture the Flag Battle Royale, nehme ich mal an.
Adios!
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wu Chong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Da habe ich mich noch nicht mit befasst, so. Keine Ahnung.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
Sieht nicht schlecht aus.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Inspected that. Find resolve. Find master kill. Find judge. Find method. Find recall. You find capital. Find ghost face killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Wu-Tang, Eyes of the...
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
Das Spiel sieht so alt aus.
My story is yours.
Das ist alt. Das ist 13 Jahre alt. Krass. Ach, das ist dieses Pokémon und Genshin Impact Dinge sind. Wer spielt denn bitte Racings auf dem PC?
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
Ich mag den Stil. Das erinnert mich an Disney Mickey Epic.
Much for someone like you.
Oh ja, ich glaube, das nehme ich.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy. You still look a little unwell.
Das wird von den Goat Simulator Leuten gepublished.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that mortar placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop what you can't catch.
And he complete the comeback he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal.
They're not done yet. They got one, they got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it all the way. Oh my God,
they did it. They actually did it.
And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural.
das jetzt voll draußen war.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Ach, Splitgate Battle Royale. Ja, das Spiel ist jetzt draußen. Lade ich mir mal runter nach Dings. Guck ich mir früher an. Beziehungsweise heute.
Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you.
Oh, one last thing.
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Okay, Splitgate muss ich auf Xbox holen. Diese blöden 25 Cent im PlayStation Store. Die nerven mich. Hab ich keinen Bock. Bin ich zu knausrig. So. So, was haben wir jetzt als Final Ding? Warum kommt mir der Look bekannt vor?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Das Charakterdesign irgendwie, das erinnert mich an was. Aus irgendeinem Franchise. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt. Ich kann es gerade noch nicht zuordnen. Imagine, das ist Resident Evil und wir wurden getrollt.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others.
Ich habe ja nicht gehört, was der gesagt hat zwischendrin.
Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Runwood Hotel.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to.
Also irgendwas mit Horror ist das. Das ist doch nicht Resident Evil, oder? Haben die echt getrollt vorhin? Also irgendwas mit Horror ist es. Und das kommt noch bekannt vor, der Stil. Wie die aussieht. Sieht doch aus wie Resident Evil. Was soll denn das sonst sein?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Okay, jetzt glaube ich nicht mehr dran.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Doch. Raccoon Police Department. Kaputt. Die haben uns verarscht vorhin. Ja, Mann. Resident Evil Requiem. 27. Februar 26. Das hat die Show gecarried. Oh mein Gott.
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem.
Das muss ich meinem
And
Bruder
it will
gleich
be
schicken.
playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. Oh, I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All
Oh,
good.
ich bin
All
so
right. Well,
gehypt.
there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend you can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the
Ich muss
Devs,
das
which
meinem
is
Bruder
coming
gleich
up
noch schicken.
next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right.
Ich
That's
wusste
gonna
doch,
do it
dass
for
das
Summer
bekannt
Game Fest.
aussieht.
We will
Das sieht
see
halt,
you at
man
Gamescom
erkennt das
on
Design.
August 19th.
Das sah halt so
Thanks,
typisch
everybody.
irgendwie aus wie irgendwas, was man kennt. Ich wollte es nur nicht aussprechen, weißt du? Großartig. Gut, ich fasel nicht lange. Ich bedanke mich auch schon mal ja, genau, ist sowas. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zugucken. Das Day of the Devs gucke ich mir nicht an. Ich bin dafür zu müde. Deswegen. Ich wackel nicht lange. Bedanke mich fürs Zugucken. So, jetzt nochmal. Bedanke mich fürs Zugucken und bis zum nächsten Mal.